I'm Lester from Evo Cycles, and in this video we're going to take a quick look at the 2021 Trek Domane HP Road e-bike. Trek share a lot of technology between their Domane road range and the Domane Plus range. This particular one has a 500 series OCLV carbon frame, keeping it nice and light and nice and smooth on the road as well, that carbon absorbing a lot of the small bumps in the road. The frame itself employs some other cool tech from the road range, one of which is the Speed Decoupler here in the rear. It also has it in the front. Basically what that does is gives you a little bit extra compliance at the saddle, so the saddle is able to flex away and move a little bit, and likewise in the headset and the handlebar setup up here. Basically makes it a little bit smoother on the road, absorbs some of those bigger bumps on the road. The Speed in the rear is adjustable via loosening a bolt in the rear of here, and there's a slider chip under the top tube here that goes backwards and forwards, allowing you to fine-tune how much of that compliance you're getting at the saddle there. The Domane Plus HP features the Bosch Performance Speed motor in there and a 500 watt-hour battery. It employs Trek's what they call the RIB, or the RIB system. So the battery can exit on the right side of the bike there. You can take the battery out to store inside your house if you don't want it in your garage. Take it out to charge, or you can charge via a little port on this side as well. The Domane Plus features an endurance geometry, meaning the geometry is nice and comfortable to ride on the road. It's not too aggressive. It's a little bit more relaxed, longer wheelbase, a taller head tube in there so the front end's nice and high, giving you heaps of confidence when you're out amongst the traffic. Got a Shimano 11-speed GRX group set on here, shifters, brakes and rear derailleur, along with the rear cassette. And then you've got a Praxis branded crank on the Bosch unit there. The Bosch Kiox unit, head unit up the front here, obviously is the control center for the bike, where you're able to select your assistance level, see your speed. There's even quite a handy rider power output function, so you can see how much wattage you're actually putting into the bike, and you can also see a level of how much assistance the bike's offering you as well. So the Bosch Performance Line Speed motor, it delivers the power really nice and smoothly. It certainly rewards a cadence. I've found anything over 85 RPM, the bike really hums along nicely, and you can really comfortably on the flat sit on that 45k assistance limit, and you can actually push through and go quite a bit faster than that under your own steam as well. It's not like a traditional e-bike where it often feels like you're hitting a brick wall once that assistance cuts out. You got disc brakes, the GRX disc brakes front and rear, meaning that you got plenty of grunt to slow down when you need to. Obviously, if you're doing some commuting or riding around where there's a lot of traffic, you might need to slow down pretty quickly at some point, and they're certainly up to the task. Obviously, the more you can be seen on the road, the safer you're going to be while you're out there. So Trek have the front and rear daytime running lights come as standard on this bike, and obviously they're controlled off the standard battery there as well. If you're smart about your battery use, you'll be able to get well over 100 Ks out of a single battery charge. And you could even turn the motor off at times if you're wanting to just cruise along. Because it's a road bike with the relatively small tyres, it does roll along really well. The bike comes stock with a 35mm tyre on it, the Schwalbe G1 gravel tyre. Great all-rounder. We reckon that if you were going to do a bit more gravel riding as opposed to just on-road, you could probably go up to a 38 or potentially even bigger in the tyre there. There's tons of room, as you can see through the fork and in the rear as well. Other nice touch, while some may question it, is the kickstand. Being an e-bike, obviously if you're going to lean it against something, it's a bit more weight to potentially fall over, so it's nice to have the security there.
My first impression was it is just a road bike, but once you put your foot into the pedal, especially with a bit higher cadence, it's unbelievable. The power that it pushes out, especially when you're getting close to a hill or up a hill, is amazing. So if you're looking for a bit more grunt, this is the go.